Hello, everyone. I'm here with the captains of Beans on Toast Brigade, man. Brigade.
The Beans on Toast Brigade.
Yeah.
For the alliteration.
So, Will and Carolero, may you guys introduce yourselves?
How's it going? My name's Will. I won SGBL Team Tour in Season 2 when I was co-captain to the Stupid Turtle. But yeah, I've currently united with my co-captain Carrillo in order to restore the colonialism to SGBL.
Don't say that. People already hate us because we're British. You don't need to.
Yeah. They're gonna hate us anyway, bro. We may as well establish dominance.
That's true. It's true. But yeah, I'm Carolero. I'm one of the mods on SGBL, and I guess the main tiering person behind all the Infinite Fusions tier lists. Everyone kind of loves or hates, basically.
Right.
Yeah. So it's
I didn't know you
play.
did those. I guess it makes sense why they're good.
Yeah, I mean, it's taken us like probably best part of a year and a half at this point, like just playing around with it and like testing it. So I think I think they're in a good space. I think everyone seems happy with them. And there's no obvious broken Pokemon that we've let in. So
we never forget about the early days with like E-Speed and everything.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It won me season 1 of the fusions, having that Raichu Earth Luna. It just bodied everything.
That sounds broken.
And then
it
wasn't another good Pokemon like Lucario, Golem, Alola, or something?
Yeah, there was a lot, and it was not a lot of broken stuff. But that's gone now. That's dead. We killed it.
Yeah, we But so Will and Carolero, you guys kind of mentioned it. You guys are both British. Is that the reason why you guys decided to team up, or is that just like a consequence of like something else? Like
that was kind of like my idea when I suggested it in DMs, but we've also worked together previously on Step Into Madness, the Turtles team tour, and I didn't particularly do well there, so we're just kind of on.
I left in mids because I was not enjoying it.
Yeah, I didn't want to mention that. So yeah, we're both kind of on like a redemption arc to get at least like some solid wins under our belt, which I think is feasible considering like the players that we've drafted and like the teams that we've drafted.
Yeah, I think we feel pretty confident.
Yeah.
And then getting more into the team itself. Why Beans on Toast specifically? You could have done Bangers and Mash. You could have done other iconic British foods, maybe.
I don't know. I feel like we just kind of wanted to be as villainous as possible, and that's the food that Americans find disgusting the most. So, and I like upsetting Americans.
Yeah, I feel like we really leaned into that with our logo as well. So I just Googled like something like worst beans on toast or something like that, and that was the image that.
And that's our logo.
Yeah, and then for oh my goodness, it's a burnt piece of toast and like a lot of beans. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like a whole tin of beans.
And then you have obviously
cold as well.
Oh god,
it looks cold. Yeah, and then
I'll be honest.
And the
I'm British. I wouldn't eat that.
Yeah, it looks vile.
It does not look great. So, it belongs in the bin.
So I apologize to all of our players that are going to have that next to their names on Discord for the next.
Where it was a badge of honor.
Yeah.
And then obviously this question is very like as a follow up. Do you guys enjoy a good beans on toast?
I do. Love beans on toast.
Yeah. I don't have it as often as I should, but like I'll eat beans.
Yeah, it's just such an easy food. Like you get tin of beans from any supermarket for very cheap.
Yeah,
and bread's
stick
obviously
them on a
cheap.
hob.
So
And
yeah, it takes like 5 minutes. It's very easy. Just and it always pretty much always tastes nice. Like it would take a lot, I think, to make a bad beans on toast. So whoever made that one in the picture, I think really
they
set
really
the
need
bar
to just
quite
not
low.
be in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And and another quick follow-up question: what is your favorite like iconic British food? Like, there's like a russet potato, right? There's like a few other. I said bangers and mash earlier. English breakfast.
I fuck with a full English breakfast, to be honest.
Yeah, that's good.
You have to have black pudding and mushrooms, though.
Yeah,
like,
I'm gonna go for a bit of a rogue one. Bit of a rogue one. So sort of Christmas special. Love a good mince pie.
Ooh,
mince pies are great. I don't know if they're specifically British, but I lived in Canada for a year, and everyone was really weirded out when I was like making mince pies. Like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, big of mince pie. I don't think out of all the British food, I think mince pie is not the craziest thing ever.
No, definitely not.
Yeah,
there's weirder shit in America, man. Come on.
Well, I think there's some weird stuff in like the South that's like really like I don't know if you guys have ever heard like of a corned beef hash. Like it's like
your guys' gravy is really weird. Like, why is it white?
Yeah.
Gravy should not be that color.
There's also like the brown gravy. I think that's a little bit more popular in other places.
It's the way gravy should be.
So aside from there's probably like a few people listening to this that cringe on the food takes right now, because they hate imperialism. No, I'm just joking. They don't like.
I know HGC is just. I think he hates me more than anyone else on the server now.
Yeah,
just for
being British,
doing to beans. I think.
The thing is, we were low-key like considered drafting him, but we was like, part of us just like thought maybe he just won't play for us because we're British.
And and this is a good segue from talking about people. You mentioned HGC, and you guys wanted to draft him. How did your auction and drafting of players go? Did it go according to plan?
I think we had like quite an extensive plan. There were a few bumps and hurdles along the way. We didn't. I don't think we got like a few like Big Whack. I think we really wanted as backup fusions, and one person that I blanked on while I was doing the auction was Bagel John. We could have got Bagel John for like 5k, and I just forgot he was there. Which I was
like we're really happy with the team we got. Like we've got some really
very happy
players, but like not very much.
I'm just enjoying the synergy also. Like everybody's communicating really well and like putting in efforts to like build teams and like prep mocks and just talking to each other basically.
Yeah.
Which
I think generally
Yeah, I think I've seen like I think the where we compared to where we've got like the start of the players to now is like I think it's already been better than like my Stim experience when I last captained. I'd say like just like synergizing with the players in general, like just speaking to them and just formulating plans and just figuring out what works well. I think in the drafting process that was like really important. And it was also just quite nice because I could like sit back and like focus on my format a lot more. And it was fun.
Yeah. I think in terms of what our plan actually was, I think we basically wanted Cirkill as like top priority because we liked that he locked down Haldex and that he said to us, and he said he didn't want to play fusions, but he was really keen to help build fusions and like help with drafting that. That meant that draft was basically unlocked then with me and him.
Yeah.
And then get two really strong LC players, because I think we identified that Red, LC, and Fusions had the sort of smallest player bases out of the 5 formats. And obviously, me and Will already covered those two of them. So it was like, we need a really good, like, a bunch of LC players, basically. And we ended up getting 3, which is
we got
great.
3 like really good ones too, like Silverstrong, Gaming, and Fern. Like 3 players that can also just flex onto other formats as well.
Yeah,
that's the thing I really like, because all 3 of them can like be flexible if need be.
Yeah, so that was basically the main plan, and then I think anything else was almost just like a bonus, like whoever we got for Nat decks and PAL decks. And the sort of backups for Red and Fusions. I think we kind of had a bunch of options there. So, but we're really happy that kind of our first 2 picks, like, we spent a bunch on them, but I think it was worth it.
Yeah, I think we've got the value in the low end too.
And talking about value on the low end, like of the 4 min bids, who do you guys think was like whoa, like no one else is bidding on them? It's like, 'cause I feel like there's a lot of players that were min bids that are like really good, really great.
Yeah, it's insane how many good min bids there are.
I think
definitely
Smurgle probably.
Oh, Smegel or Phaestra, yeah.
Yeah, well, Smurgle was like, I think was he not win in season 1 with Breaking Gems?
I'm pretty sure he did.
I'm pretty sure he's played Nat decks pretty consistently the last like 2 tours.
Yeah,
and done really well.
Does he have a chip? I'm pretty sure he has a chip.
Yeah, like he's a really good player. So I think that just goes to show how much depth there was at Nat decks. That he went for 5k. And who did you? You said Faye, right?
Yeah, Phaestra.
Yeah, Faye's a really good player. Like they won. So we had like 4 divisions of Fusions the last time we ran it, and they won the 3rd division league stage. I think they got knocked out in playoffs, but like they went 7-1 or something. So like getting them for min bids when like a bunch of the other Fusions players were going for like, quite a lot more than that, I think was really good value. But yeah, I think just over 2 fair, I think all of them are pretty good value. Like Luca and Ancesto are both really good.
Yeah, they've offered like a lot of insight as well in terms of just like preparing games, planning out drafts. I'm excited to see their creativity, especially like when they play.
Yeah, I think
because I know I'm probably gonna get doubled into Red, thinking like, oh, the Red duo is not that good, but like, I actually feel like I'm gonna be able to synergize really well with Melmetal, and do very well.
And Lucat was I think Ryan and Ditto made a list of players that they really liked, and Lucat was one of them on there. So
yeah,
we like all of them. They're all great, and glad that they're part of our team.
Yeah, I'm excited. Like, there are also people that like I haven't necessarily worked like a super like big amount. Like the only exception to that really is like I'd say Carrillo and like Melmetal, because like Melmetal has been in like the RR community for like the longest time. Like I've known he was there since like I was there, like I've been around playing this format for like at least like a year and a half. So yeah, it's like it's nice to have somebody like with that experience that can sort of cook up things that I don't necessarily think of, and just think outside the box a bit.
I'm excited to see both of you guys cook in Red, man. Hopefully, hopefully not against my team.
I hope so.
No, but yeah. And also I did find the HGC quote specifically. Just as a little side thing, and he said, "If I get drafted by the English team, I will cry every day remembering that Beans on Toast exists."
Yeah,
that's
we saved him by not
going for him. Saved him from suffering.
Yeah.
Hey, one in this auction, one HGC, it's like it was worth more than both game and Silverstrong. So
yeah, he was really
He went
some
for a lot.
really expensive people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we're kind of glad.
What was it? Yeah, 39. I was shocked.
Yeah.
Wheaty went for like 40k pretty much as well. That was a pleasant surprise.
Yeah. I mean, I think obviously we targeted Circle, and I think we spent that was almost at the max of what we wanted to pay for him.
Yeah, I was willing to go up to 35, but I knew Adem was going to price gouge my ass to shit. The fucking spiel.
The Spiels and the Gibbles were out here price gouging everyone, and then you see their roster.
Yeah.
They have like
they've had a great auction. They've got 10k to spend to a mid, so like if somebody doesn't work really out, they can
So, and we have to play them next week as well, which I'm not looking forward to.
I think we can win. I think it's feasible.
Yeah. But I think I don't know if this is one of your questions, Frank, but I think they have the best roster outside of us. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah, I was gonna. I might go Carolero. It might be a psychic type because he forced all that. The future side. Yeah, I was gonna say
ruining your format.
No, it's all good, man. Yeah, any scary teams? Obviously, every team is scary. I think every team has wonderful players, and anyone can pop off. But
I think every game is going to be a tough week. I just think with our synergy and with like the mocks and stuff, and we're going to do, and just the interactiveness, I think that will be the key to winning.
Yeah. Definitely.
So yeah, aside from the brothers, any other teams that you might have like an eye out or you might have a history at? I know, Will, you mentioned that you were co-captains with steering. You were in the steering team.
He has a very strong squad. To be fair, they're quite similar to our team. Is like they have like quite a lot of synergy. I think in terms of players, we probably have slightly better players, but it's quite close.
Yeah,
like there's a lot of accolades there, but it'd be interesting to see how they perform because who knows. I'm expecting them to see them in playoffs if we make it to playoffs. I think we should. I see no reason to why we shouldn't.
Yeah, apart from the fact that I'm cursed because I've never been to Team Tour playoffs before.
Really?
Like over 3 or over 4. I guess if you count Sim. But yeah, I finished 5th like 2 or 3 times.
It's time to break the curse, brother.
I know.
We gotta lock in.
Hey, Carol, I'm sure you break the curse this season, man. You guys got a crazy squad. You got a good co-captain, a great co-captain, experienced co-captain.
Yeah, and, we're hoping.
And you gotta remember, you did basically create the format here in SGBL, so you're gonna cook.
That's true, but that is also pressure. And I think people might. I don't know if people are starting to realize that I'm actually not that good. I just basically had the advantage of knowing basically where every Pokemon was, like off the top of my head. But yeah, we'll see. I'm hoping I can at least get positive record.
Yeah, I'm confident you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think it very much depends on your confidence.
Yeah,
like, if you have the confidence, like you will do well.
And talking about Pokemon teams a little bit, is there any drafts? Drafts are already completed by now. Surprisingly, no, I'm just joking. But is there any teams in any format that you guys look at? It's like, wow, I can't believe we drafted this team. It's so good. Or are you like just like a shocking like trio or duo of Mons that you never thought you would draft together in here?
For like ours or other teams?
Yours. Just for yours right now. Because I'm looking at that Nat Dex one team. I'm like, dude, that's kind of disgusting.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. Terra Mew is just kind of stupid. It's the same with like Nat Dex 2 though. Like all our Nat Dex teams are just kind of disgusting.
Yeah, really cooked with them.
A little stally, like heavy offense. Bulky offense teams.
Yeah. Mega Latios is actually a very interesting tier in that Dex. I'm excited to see how that does, especially for like 17 too. I think that's quite good value. Because like I know it's just never drafted in Ubers because like there's so many dragons, but like in like top tier Nad decks, it's like there's not that many. Like there's Garchomp, but like no Dragapult means it's probably a bit more viable.
Yeah,
so I'm interested. Yeah, I'm interested to see how it does.
And then Flip Turn is good. Luster Purge got
yeah. Yeah, I think it has the potential to really like pop off, and yeah, I don't know. I'm excited, man. I like all of my Rad Red teams, to be honest. Like they're a little bit funky, but that's usually how I draft. Like I just draft like really weird teams, but like these are a little bit out on my comfort zone, but like I quite like them. If truth being told.
Yeah, I think I'm probably the worst captain to ask about this because I was just like locked in a basement doing Infinite Fusions draft on my own. Well, not on my own, but like because doing 3 Infinite Fusions drafts is like it's basically a full-time job. So like obviously Sickles help and Phase help as well, but yeah, it was just kind of making sure we had like everything was good, like all the Pokemon were good, and that like they all fit together. It's just so much work.
Yeah.
Like so a question for you, Carolero, specifically. What fusion that you haven't used are you most excited to try out this season? Hopefully.
And there's obviously the 2. So I think we have 2 that other teams have as well. So like the Cinder Blood Moon and the Aurorus, which
I was looking at that.
Other teams like that's really good, and we've got it in snow as well, which I'm quite excited about. Like with Slowking, Galar, Elmastar, basically just pivoting into that. And then the Terrapagos Decidueye, I think, as well. Other teams have that, and I think we've got a pretty good core around it. In terms of other stuff, there's stuff that I like that I think is original. I think Goldengo Claydol we kind of found as something that, Goldengo is obviously pretty cracked on its own with its ability, and then like pairing it with something that gives it like stored power and like Iron Defense and Calm Mind felt like a really good.
Just access
like, you can't
to
be
the
raw.
step.
Yeah, you can't be status. You can't be rawed out.
Yeah,
like
having stored power with that is kind of shice too.
Yeah,
I'll just say
you can obviously run Levitate on it as well if you want.
Yeah.
So I think that's gonna be absolutely like. Ironically, we're not bringing that to either of our games this week. But like, I think it will be good. I think when we get to use Team 3.
Yeah, it's gonna cook.
But that goes to show you the strength of your fusions teams, right? That you're excited for everything.
Yeah, we've got 3 really good teams. I think 5 Regenerator Mons across 3 teams. So all reliable.
All
reliable regenerator core. We were going for 6, but we just couldn't quite fit one in. Fit a 6th one in.
Yeah, as you were talking, I was like, I saw Audino Dusknor. I saw.
Yeah, Audino Dusknor is a war crime. Like, I think I drafted Miltank Runerigus in Sim, and that was just. I felt bad that my parents had to play that once because that was just horrible. I'm hoping that we can do similar things.
But I saw Audino Dusknor, and it reminded me that I also cooked up that fusion. Like I haven't drafted it, but I was like in our fusion prep. I was like, dude, this could be kind of crazy, and it was really fun. It has teleport too.
The worst thing about fusions is the sort of boxes and boxes of unused fusions that you don't get to use that are really cool. Like you pick up so much stuff and then you're like, oh, actually no, this doesn't really work, or like it doesn't really work with anything else I have, or it gets sniped. Like we had a really cool one that we were cooking that was Raging Bolt, Illumise. So you got like Tail Glow, Prankster, Thunderclap, Encore, and you basically just ran that set like every week. And I think it just seemed like you would just destroy everything. And then Raging Bolt got taken. So
that was pretty sad. I'm pretty. Wasn't it like the pick before as well? Like the pick before it was our turn.
It was very close, and we were very sad.
Even just like a raging bolt with tinted lens sounds kind of crazy too.
It's pretty mental.
Yeah, and then obviously, another pretty easy question. Any teams or Pokemon fusions in any other team that you're looking at? It's like, ooh, this might be a little scary to go against when we go against them. Potentially.
Let me have a look.
I haven't really looked, to be honest.
Or
like, the only team I kind of pointed out was Bioman Adems. I think it's their RR3 where they have Tusk and Bundle. Oh no, it's RR1 where they have Tusk and Bundle.
It's crazy, man. Bundle and Red Bundle. Oh my god, I said Tusk.
Yeah, it's they sniped us of Carnivine as well in there. So I was upset about that. We really wanted Milo Megalap Carnivine because that would have been beautiful. But
and they're one of 2 teams to get Mega Dreadnought too.
Yeah.
Oh man. I really am interested to see on Final Gambit getting doubled Mega Dreadnought, if that's gonna work out for them.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they've done that with the idea that they're probably gonna double Red.
Yeah.
Because, like, I think Labs and Pacific. There you go, Pacific.
Yeah.
For some reason, I always say, like, specific. I think they have that with the idea that they're probably going to try and, like, double Red whenever they can.
I was going to say, they didn't. I don't think they did this week. In the double
pallets. The double pallets. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe double, if they ever get doubled into Red, they have, like...
They have, like, a good option, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was going to say, we also did a similar thing in Little Cup. So we've got double Penny Galar.
Yeah.
But Pony Galar is so good, though, in Little Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were surprised we got 2 of them, to be fair. It was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
Speaking on that, I'm surprised Pastoria brought double, like, nommed Little Cup to go into us. I was very surprised like that because we were actually planning to pick LC because we thought we had like a really good player-on-player matchup there.
Yeah.
But
it was surprising. So
it
is fusions.
Yeah. It is fun to do this a little bit more into the season though, because we do get to see a little bit of the format like shine, like
for sure.
like right now. Like you won the coin flip and you got paired into one that you would have picked maybe if you would have gone first, and
well they won the coin flip when it was they just kind of were like, oh, they kind of just stole our pick. I guess we'll double this format.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we were fully anticipating getting doubled into Red. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't have been shocked because they have 2, like, their Red teams are also pretty good, and like, I don't know. That, like, because the thing is, Hunky's not playing. I thought I was gonna get doubled into with like Hunky and Rivet, especially there, but maybe they'll do that if we see them in playoffs. Who knows?
Yeah, there's still a lot of strategy, and regular season could be like a fake out, and then like playoffs, the captains can set up the real strategy.
We shall see.
That's true. I mean, this also could age badly as well. We could, be 0-7.
We could just not make playoffs. Yeah, like we're hoping we do, but there's every chance we don't.
And talking about things that might age badly, do you guys already have a speech if you guys do make playoffs or do win the championship?
My declaration if we win the tour is I'm going to announce the rebranding of SGBL to Sfeel Gibble British League.
That would be great.
It will now be occupied British territory, and I will probably get banned.
Yeah. I don't know if I can do that with admin privileges. I can rename
I think you could. That'd be funny. Pretty sure actually. Yeah, I think you can. Maybe. I don't know. I know you can change the banner. You can change the banner. You can put like the.
Yeah.
You can change the server icon and then
Jack,
just put like a British flag.
I just think having the SGBL logo with like the Union Jack and the B would be like pretty cool.
I'll make a promise to you guys right now. If you guys do win, I'll make you a little British SGBL logo.
I love that.
Yeah,
I'll make this video eat like a bean on toast, and then like the Gibble
yes.
the Gibble is like holding a Union Jack flag. Maybe.
Yes, that would be beautiful.
And I can promise you that. Hey, Carol, I know you say that you have bad luck with team tours, but WikiWill did win one here, so maybe.
True.
We have something to play for now.
Yeah, that's motivation enough, because I think anything to make Byram's day worse, I think by doing that would be brilliant.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw so me and my team, we love grubbing. That's been like the thing this season.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Don't worry, we've seen. Everyone's seen.
It's grubbing, you're grubbing, or grubbing. And I put a grubbing emote in SGBL, and then Adem took it off like frame 1. And I said, and then he told Lux to make his own league, his own server. And I said, GGBL gonna be bigger than Smell GBL.
GBL.
It looks like there's at least 2 teams that are anti SGBL right now, seemingly, but obviously it's all good fun. We're not gonna revolt.
Great fun.
We're not gonna revolt yet.
I'm excited to see what happens if Adam and Byram end up winning. It's like how many tomatoes are going to be put on the announcement of them winning. Like I remember when Byram finally got his first chip, I think, in the league, winning the last Fusion season, and the amount of like tomatoes he had like on that
on the reaction.
Post was pretty funny.
What is it with the tomatoes?
I think it's just
is it just like a shit post thing?
Yeah, it's a shit post thing. Like, it's how you just tent with it. It's really funny. It's like it's disgusting. And more general things. What was like the first draft league that you guys were either were together, or just like in general maybe?
I can't remember if we've ever like been in a draft league together.
Yeah,
like,
I don't think
at least in the season.
Like at least like playing each other. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I've always like seen you like playing in here, obviously, and like obviously we started like properly talking like when Stim started.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was it really. I basically just reached out because I knew me being RR and Carrillo locking fusions would be like a great captain combo. And I was just like, yeah, go on then, why not?
I'd wanted to captain for ages, but I didn't have anyone to captain with. So that's why I was just like, put it out there. People come to me.
So it was just like a vibes based thing. It's like, dude,
just to see like how we would like work together. I think it's gone pretty well, like so far. I'm quite happy with how we've done.
But yeah, to actually answer your question, in terms of like first leagues, so I like SGB was really the first proper league I did. Like, so I joined quite early on, just through like a Reddit post, which I feel like quite a few people was because of Pokey basically playing Draft League again for the first time, like him releasing videos on it. I think that was like, oh yeah, I really like this format. Like, I'm gonna go play it. And SGBL was kind of just like the first one I stumbled into, and I've sort of been here ever since.
And what a happy thing that was, right?
Yeah. So I've pretty much played since season 1. Like, you can go back, look at, I think, Sphere Division season 1. I finished 7th in main league, but then got to the final of playoffs. So with a pretty horrendous team. I'm not gonna lie, it's not good, but I kind of made it work somehow.
Oh, I am going on Field Division as we speak.
I had like Roaring Moon turn, and this was like very early on, I think, in Scarlet Violet. So we were doing like the weird Terra format where you like drafted Terra types. So I took Roaring Moon Flying, which I was like, that seems like really good. But actually, I think everyone then just prepares for Dragon Dance Acrobatics Roaring Moon, and then you're like, oh, actually, other people can see my team as well. So kind of a learning experience.
It's not. It wasn't a bad team, I wouldn't say. You also drafted Heatran and Magneto, double ground weakness.
Yeah,
not too bad.
I was kind of excited as well because I was like, oh, I got Gliscor with Terraflying, that kind of works. But then I realized that Gliscor wasn't in Scarlet Violet, so it didn't get Terra Blast. So that was a bit of a waste of time.
Yeah, and dude, I do see why you feel a little bit bad about your team, because right under you, it's Perturbo, and he just has normal Terra with Ursaluna and Dragonite. Like, dude,
Perturbo cooked me as well that season. I think he beat me like 5-0, and then I got cooked by Shift Gear Boom Burst Toxicity as well. So,
oh god,
I forgot that Toxicity could also use Terra Normal, bro. This team is fun. Oh. And then and how about you, Will? First draft league.
My first draft league was honestly God, it was years ago now. Like, I first started playing on, what was the website called? There was a website that used to be able to like do draft picks. I forget the name of it now.
I think it was just called draftleague.nl, I think.
Yes, that was it. Thank you. So I used to do those like just with a bunch of like friends that I'd met online. Because I originally came from the free-for-all community, because I used to play with, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of, like, Duncan Can't Die and, like, Hoodland Callum and things like that. The guys used to do, like, so I used to play with those guys, helping those guys with videos and stuff when I was a little bit younger. But I then sort of transitioned to draft, realized I probably liked draft like a little bit more. It was more commitment to like learning how to prep and just kind of like figuring out people's play styles. I just feel like the brains of it kind of enticed me a bit more. It let me like think a little bit. And then it's just progressed from there. I joined, I think it was Dashing Sceptile's Ubers League. I found through, I think it was like one of the Schmogon draft league advertisement things, and I was just like, I like Ubers. Ubers are cool. And that's where I met Steering actually. That was in late 2021, 2022, if my memory serves me correctly. So we've been friends for like 3 years or so going on. So that's been pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was nice. That's basically my origin into draft.
And I think that hits everything on drafting. What about favorite Pokemon for you guys? Just like little miscellaneous questions at the end.
I think in terms of draft, I'm a very big Mega Metagross enjoyer. Like, if I'm in an Uber's draft and I see that mon available, I'm probably drafting that Pokemon, not gonna lie. I do like Mega Metagross. That mon is just, it's so fun, it's a good speed tier, it's fat as shit, and like it's just very versatile and it's very much a Wiki Willmon.
Dude, and Tough Talk too makes it go crazy. That damage output
with 150 attack too. It's just nasty, dude.
4 punches.
As well in Rad Red, it's not allowed here, but like I've used Mega Pinsir before, and that mon is also just a drug. It's just it's a war crime.
the Rad Red season 1 here, we allowed it, and it was like, dude, this is a little too disgusting for everyone.
Yeah, it's gross. It's so gross.
And Carol, I would like to think your favorite Pokemon is Noivern, but I might be miscorrect on that assessment.
Okay. I do love Noivern. It's just a big bat with like boomboxes for ears. Like it's just cool. Like I love it.
Yeah. He doesn't need a speaker. He is the speaker.
Exactly. And like anyone that can use Boomburst is great because Boomburst is the best button to click in the whole game. Like it feels so good. In terms of like favorite draft ones, I don't know if I almost don't know if I've played enough draft seasons to have like a consistent favorite. I kind of like one of the chips I won in SGBL was Nat Dex. I think it was like Cheerio division or something. It was like the second division. And I had Landorus Eye, and like I'd never seen anyone do anything with Landorus Eye before, and I think it's one that a lot of people don't like in draft, but I ended up doing really well with it. So I'm a bit of a Lando Eye defender.
It's a good mon.
I got loads of kills with it. Like just every week, it got at least like 2 or 3 kills.
Yeah. And this is like a side question for Will. What made you choose Geesing as your representative in the team tour picture of SGBL?
As what? Oh, G-Weezing?
Yeah,
basically,
G-Weezing.
I kind of wanted to stay on the British theme. And G-Weezing felt like it fit the British theme.
That's true. Anything from Galar, I think, is pretty.
Yeah.
It was like it's British.
I was like, he has a top hat. I can see him just absolutely chewing on a fucking cigar. Like you couldn't really get any more British.
True. I think the only one that might be more British is Stonejourner because it is literally Stonehenge.
It's literally Stonehenge. We should have had like one draft be a requirement to like have that mon.
Yeah, Stonejourner really harkens back, I think, to the Generation 1 philosophy of creating Pokemon of just like it is literally just a thing, and Stonejourner is just Stonehenge. Like there's nothing more to it than that.
Yeah.
Dude, but I don't think I love Noivern, but I don't think he would have been able to carry a Stonejourner, sadly.
Sadly. I'd like to think that Stonejourner, not Stonejourner, Noivern is like if he was like any like British way related, he'd just be blasting like garage music from out of his ears.
Garage or jungle, something like that.
Yeah.
Really filthy drum and bass.
Yeah. Just Noivern at a rave, just on the decks.
And then man, I had so many other more questions. I'm blanking on them. How you guys are? You kind of mentioned because you already mentioned kind of favorite seasons, right? Like in passing through the interview.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Okay, so like I'm gonna probably ask 2 more questions before I close this out. What is me and Will were talking about all these a little bit. We're talking about supermarkets. What's your favorite store or place to shop at in that you guys like to frequent at potentially?
So I used to work for Sainsbury's. So I'm a Sainsbury's truther. I'm a die-hard Sainsbury's fan.
Sainsbury's is good, to be fair.
Yeah. It's a little more expensive, but
yeah. I think if you get like an Nectar card and stuff, though, it definitely helps.
Yeah.
Yeah. The same with Morrison's, really. Like, if you get like a card at Morrison's, it's like you can get like a decent amount off your shopping and shit. For me, I kind of enjoy. I'm a big Tesco fan. Like Tesco and Aldi, like just places where I can buy like bulk stuff that have like reasonably good dates on them.
Yeah.
Lidl as well. Shout out to Lidl because I enjoy the bakery aisle in Lidl. It fucking slaps. Costco's been like a recent thing that I've discovered that is in the UK, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I need to try that.
Yeah. I don't know if your question pertains to just supermarkets, Frank, but we've answered it just on supermarkets.
Yeah, I mean, it was just anywhere you can shop at. Like, just kinda...
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'll give a big shout out to TK Maxx as well. That's good.
Ooh, that's kind of a banger.
And then, there was obviously like a little bit of a given, but like, what's your favorite like British attraction, British thing that you guys have? Like, it could be like, I mean, not attraction, that's not the right word, but like, I know you live in London. Maybe like the double decker buses or like the Royal
London.
Guard or anything.
Yeah, actually, I used to live in London. I don't anymore. So I'm back in the Midlands now. So we're very very pro Midlands team, I think.
Yeah,
so
because I'm like Welsh border, so like I don't live too far, but like yeah, it's I'm a big fan of just like the mountains and just like nature and stuff. I think castles are also pretty fucking cool. Like just the ruins and the castles are just really nice.
Yeah, I know there's a joke with like British people saying like, oh yeah, this castle's like 2,000 years old, like 1,000 years old, and then like here in America they say, oh yeah, this house is so old, it's like 50 years old. It's like, oh.
And it's like, oh, that's not that old.
It's like, yeah, it's just it's cool the history that Europe has with all its most of its buildings and and everything.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like you have some in the UK, like you have like in certain cities you have like Roman baths and stuff like that still exist. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think the nature. I think like Britain is a very pretty country in a lot of areas. I think you just don't see
like
it.
Wales and Scotland especially, like very pretty.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out them. But in terms of a more sort of niche thing to shout out, I'll shout out my home county, Staffordshire. Shout out Alton Towers. It's pretty fun. It's nowhere near as good as any of the American theme parks, but it's British and we love it. So
yeah, we take what we can get.
Anything British is better. No, I'm just joking. Better than those American stuff, right? Surely. No.
Yeah,
but
it's better because it's only 40 minutes from my parents' house and not
across the ocean
on a plane. Yeah.
That is a little bit of a problem, I'd say. Like generally speaking.
But you guys need to share some of the good theme parks with us because.
And then only because Carolero mentioned, I think it was before we started. It was your name comes from Football Manager, right? And it might be Italian. Is there any foreign food that you guys really enjoy? Whether it's like it could be Asian, other European, even American, anything like that. Is there any cuisine that you would like or a certain dish you guys love?
Well, like a foreign dish that's like not native to the UK.
Yeah,
I just like anything with pasta, to be honest. Like,
hey, that's always a good shout, man. I'd say any sauce, any pasta.
Yeah, so like any food you can get in the UK that from a different country is generally really good. Like, curry's really good here. Like Chinese places are really good as well. And I love Mexican food. I feel like Mexican food in the UK is probably not as good as you can get in.
It's not like
anywhere
that popular.
Anywhere actually near Mexico.
It's more it's more like Turkish and like that sort of stuff, like Chinese food, Indian food, which is all like nice, but it's just.
I think because we don't have that many actual Mexican people in the UK who can sort of show us good Mexican food. But I do love Mexican food, and so I do need to visit one day to actually kind of experience the real stuff.
100% same here.
Oh yeah, because you mentioned you were in Cali, right? So I was gonna say, do you like Mexican food? People say it has the best Mexican food outside of Mexico. I don't disagree, but that's what people say.
Yeah, I'll have to visit.
Is there any dish that you really like, Carolero in particular, that you tried?
Again, it might be the sort of British bastardization of it, but I do love fajitas, love quesadillas, like anything in a wrap, like burritos.
Yeah. Oh, I love burritos. I really enjoyed burritos when I went to visit.
Like 15 different things in a wrap or burrito, like it's just great. Like, what more do you want? Like more food per sort of square inch, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say like American burritos are a little different than like Mexican ones. Because Mexican ones don't have too many fillings. Like,
okay.
I think it is pretty rare to see like rice in a Mexican burrito, but it's like obviously there's like regions that do that, and it's like not a really wrong or right way.
I'm glad you're here to teach us some culture and not have us waffle on about things we don't know very much. Right?
If you guys ever visit the U.S. or anything, I'll cook you up something. Trust, surely, it'd be great. Hopefully.
Oh yeah, sounds good.
But yeah, I think that's all my questions I had ready, or I can remember right now.
Yeah, man.
Anything you want to close it out with, or anything you guys want to plug potentially?
Nothing I want to plug. One thing I will say is
not
I feel
really.
like we've talked about everyone on our team at least once, apart from Stunt. I want to give a shout out to Stunt because he's great.
Oh,
fellow SGBL mod.
Stunt is
and
cool.
like he's just so active, like getting involved in everything. So shout out to him.
And the Carolero did the option where he got more team chemistry. I see you, man.
Don't anyone feel left out. Like, everyone, we appreciate everyone on the team, and like we're doing great so far. Even just like the draft process has been real smooth. So
it really has.
Really appreciate everyone. Yeah.
And how about you? Will any shout outs? Anything you might want to plug? Anything you want to say to the people?
Not really. I'm good. I don't really have anybody like that, but yeah.
Okay. So Carolero and Wiki Will, may you close this interview out and say goodbye to everyone that might be listening still.
See you, everyone. Let's make SGBL great again.
Oh, yeah. Bye, everyone.